and welcome to Pre Ballet Saturday class online. This is Imogen. She's going to be my helper today, so you can go ahead and watch her and follow what she does, because she's going to be doing my little dancer today. You ready? Okay, we're going to start with some stretches. So we're going to go ahead and sit down. We're going to put the bottoms of our feet together, and we're going to sit up nice and tall with our backs. And we're going to reach forward and count to 10. Go ahead and count with us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're going to sit up nice and tall and then slouch. And sit up nice and tall and slouch. And nice and tall and slouch. We want to stand up nice and tall the whole class. We're going to bring our arms up above our head. And we're going to reach over to our right leg, keeping that left knee down to stretch. And we're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming up, arms up. And we're going to go over to the other leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. We're going to reach forward one more time and count to 10. Go as far as you can without letting those knees come up 4 feet apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. We're going to stretch our legs in front of us. And we're going to sit nice and tall. You can have your hands to the side to help you. And we're going to point our toes. And then we're going to flex our toes. Keep the toes together. And point. And flex. And point. And flex. And point. And flex. Can you point one foot at a time? And switch. Very nice. And switch. Really point those toes all the way. And switch. And switch. Good. Can we circle the ankles? Circle the ankles, pointing and flexing. Good. We're going to bring your toes together. We're going to go ahead and pat our thighs, and then our knees, and then our shins, and our ankles, and we're going to touch our toes, reaching forward, and come back up. We're going to do that again, but this time we're going to count to 10 as we hold our toes, keeping those knees nice and straight. Here we go. Pat your thighs, and go down to your knees, and your shins, to your ankles, and touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Nice stretch. We're going to go ahead and lay on our stomach to do our froggy stretch. So go ahead and lay on your stomach. All the way. Good. And you're going to bend your knees. And then you're going to put the bottoms of your feet together and separate your knees into our froggy stretch. This is for your turn out. Here we go. We're just holding it. You can relax your arms in front of you. Good. Breathing. And then we're going to go ahead and put our knees back together and stretch them behind you. Stay on your stomach. And we're going to reach our arms in front of you. You're going to do our Supergirl. We're going to keep our feet on the floor, ankles together, and we're going to reach our arms and chest off the floor and reach up to the sky, arms up, off the floor, both of them, and come down. Good. Reach up and down. Make sure you're breathing. Reach up, Superman, and down. Let's do one more. Reaching up and hold it. Fly, hold it, and down. Good. After we work out our back muscles, we go into our child's pose. So you're going to bend your knees. And bend your knees like this. And bottom on your ankles. And then you're going to reach forward over those knees to stretch your back and rest. Very nice. Now we're going to come back to our bottom. And we're going to stretch our legs in front of us. And we're going to do some sit-ups for our stomach muscles. So we're going to go ahead and lay all the way back. Arms out to the side. And we're going to swing up to high feet. Then we're going to sit up. Good. Try to get those legs straight. And then we're going to go slowly down. Arms to second. And swing those arms up. And coming down. Let's do 2 more. And sit up. Good. Make sure you're breathing. And laying down. don't let them bend. We're going to reach forward. We're going to pretend our fingers are spiders, and our spider fingers are going to crawl forward, and then they're going to crawl back up. Now don't let your knees bend. If they start to bend when you're reaching forward, you don't have to go forward anymore. You can stop where you are, so you don't bend your knees. You ready? And reaching forward and coming up. And reaching forward and coming up. Go, let's do it 2 more times. And reaching forward and coming up. We're going to do it 1 more time, and we're going to hold it this time. Reaching forward. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go over to one ankle, reaching for those toes and coming up. Over to the other ankle, reach for those toes. Good, coming up. Back to the first leg, reaching for those toes. And over to the second leg, reaching for those toes. Good job, coming up. Go ahead, shake those knees out, those legs out. We're going to go ahead, stand up on our feet. Good. We are going to start with our port-a-bras. Port-a-bras means the movement of your arms. So we're going to do some arm positions. So go ahead, put your feet together so you're standing nice and tall and you're not falling over. We're going to start with low fit. So our arms are going to come down here. Make sure you have your fingers together. They're not flat. Pretend you're holding a tiny baby in your hands, so you don't want to drop it. Good. We're going to bring it up to middle fit. Here we want to think that we have a big beach ball in our arms, and if we have our arms too close to us or too straight, the beach ball is going to fall. So we want to have a nice round position. And then we're going to go ahead, you can stay standing, go up to high fit with your arms. Good. Remember, for this position, your face is a picture and your arms is a frame. You want to frame your face with your arms. And then we're going to go ahead and go to second position. Open your arms to the side. Like you're going to go run and give someone a big hug. There we go. Let's go ahead and do it again. Go ahead and say the names with me this time. We're going to go low fit. You say low fit.
Low fit.
Middle fit.
Middle fit.
High fit.
High fit.
And second.
And second.
Good. Let's do it again. Low fit.
Low fit.
Middle fit.
Middle fit.
High fit.
High fit.
And second.
And second.
Good job. Remember the name for our arm movements is port-a-bras. Can you say port-a-bras?
Robot.
Port-a-bras. It's a hard word. Very good. We're going to go ahead and do some pliés now. Plié means to bend and stretch your knees. So we're going to stay with our feet together. This is sixth position. And we're going to have our hands on our hips for balance. Good. So we're going to bend our knees over our toes. And then you're going to stretch your knees. Good. When we're doing pliés, we don't want to stick out that bottom or let that chest come forward. Right? We always want to think we're in a toaster oven and we're the piece of bread. And if you stick out your bottom of your chest, you're going to get burnt. So you got to go straight down and straight up. Very nice. Plie and stretch. Your heels stay on the floor. And let's do 4 more. Ready? 1 and stretch and 2 and stretch. 3 and stretch and 4 and stretch. Very nice. Go ahead, turn back. Now, we're going to open our toes to the side at the same time. Open and keep your heels together. This is first position. Can you say first position?
First position.
First position. Good. When we plie in first, our knees this time go away from each other over our toes. And we're going to make a diamond shape in between our legs. Plie, make that diamond shape. Still keeping that chest nice and lifted. And plie, let me see that diamond. Good, our heels stay on the floor. Let's do 4 here. Ready? 1 and stretch. 2 and stretch. 3 and stretch. And 4 and stretch. deltoids out, those hard working plies. Good. We're good. Put our feet back together in sixth position, toes and ankles squeezing. Good. We are going to do some tendus. Can you say tendu?
Tendu.
Tendu means to point and stretch. We're going to point our toes and stretch our knees. We're going to try to keep our toes connected to the floor as we go out and in with our leg. It's like a train on a track. You don't want it to come off, right? You want to keep it on the track. We're going to reach forward with our right leg and point our toe. Other foot, right leg. And come back in without letting that knee relax or bend. Now let's try our left foot. Tendu. And squeeze. Good. Try not to look down. Keep that chin nice and lifted. And squeeze. And tendu. And squeeze. Very good. Let's do 2 more on each leg. Right leg 1. And squeeze. Right leg again. And 2. And squeeze. Now left leg 2 tendus. 1. And squeeze. Good. 2. And squeeze. Now can we open our toes back to that first position? Good. We're going to try tendu to the side. Right foot, tendu side. And heel just comes back to heel. Good. Tendu left foot. Out. Try not to let that knee bend. And come in. Stretching that knee when you do your tendu. And squeeze. And tendu. Point those toes. And squeeze. Now we're going to do 2 tendus with our right leg. 1. And squeeze. And 2. And squeeze. Now left leg. 1. And squeeze. Try to point those toes. 2. And squeeze. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and put our toes back together. This is 6th position. And we're going to do some piqués. Can you say piqué?
Piqué.
Piqué means to prick. Like if you touch something sharp and it pricks your finger, you go ouch. And you go away from it. So when we do our piqués, we're going to start with the tendu. And then we're going to lift our foot off the floor like something sharp touches it. Piqué. And piqué. And up, pointing those toes, stretching those knees. Very good. And go ahead and squeeze. Let's do our left leg. Tendu and piqué. And up. Just touching with the tip of the toe on the floor. Good. And squeeze. Let's do our right leg again. Tendu. Piqué. And piqué. 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 And squeeze. And tendu. And piqué. Up. Up. Very nice. And squeeze. Can we go back to our first position? Let's do it to the side. Here you go. Right foot. Tendu to the side. Piqué. And up. And up. Piqué. Very nice. And squeeze. Other leg. Left foot. And up. And up. Piqué. Tipping the toe. Tapping the toe. And squeeze. Let's try our right leg again to the side. Piqué. And piqué. And squeeze. Left foot. And piqué. 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 And squeeze. Very good. We're going to put our feet back together in our 6th position. We're going to do some elevés. Can you say elevate?
Elevate.
Elevate means to rise, like an elevator. When we do our elevés, remember, we're not wearing point shoes. We have our ballet slippers on. So we're not going to go all the way up to our toes like this because we don't want to hurt ourselves. We're going to go halfway to our 3/4 point. We're going to go halfway up. And then lower. Try to keep those ankles together. And up. And lower. Very nice. It's hard to balance sometimes, huh? And up. And lower. And up. And lower. Here we're working out our calf muscles, which are on the back of our leg right here. Those calf muscles are working super hard to help us go up and down. Let's do a couple more. Up. And down. And up, and down, and up, and down. Now, when we go up on our elevate, we are going to add bourrées. Can you say bourrée?
Bourrée.
Bourrée means tiny little steps. So when we do our tiny steps, we don't want to bend our knees too much. We try to keep them little bends, not big bends. So we're gonna rise up. We're gonna do tiny steps with our feet. Tiny, 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 tiny. And lower. We're kind of making rain noise, huh? Sounds like raindrops falling on the floor when we do bourrées. Rising up. And bourrée, bourrée, bourrée. And down. This is kind of how we do ballet runs too. We do that kind of tiny steps up on our feet, on our toes. Let's try doing bourrée turns. Want to turn as we do a bourrée? Yeah? We're going to rise up, do a bourrée, and then we're going to turn to the right. One turn. And down. Very nice. Now we're going to go to the left. Rise up first. And bourrée, go to the left. And down. Let's do it again. To the right. Rising up. Bourrée to the right. And down. Good. Rising up. And to the left. Good. Let's see if you can go directions without me. Can you bourrée turn to the right? Very nice. And now to the left. Very good. Good. You can really feel those calf muscles working hard. Now we are going to practice our ballet walks and our ballet runs. When we ballet walk, we don't step with our heel first in ballet. We step with our toe first and then our heel. Like we're doing a tendu and then we put our heel down. So we're going to start right over here. And we're going to go on a diagonal. So we're going to go this way. Hands on your hips. And you're going to go toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Good. And go ahead and turn up this way to the window. And do ballet walks to the back. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Good. Try not to look down. Keep that chin up. And go ahead, turn around. And let's walk forward doing ballet walks. Toe, heel. And you can do this at home all the way around your house. You can do circles. You can turn. Go backwards. Doing those ballet walks. Toe, heel. Toe, heel. Toe, heel. Good. Try to keep that chest open and that chin nice and high as you do ballet walks. Good job. Nice toe walks. Toe, heels. Keep going. Toe, heel. Really step with that toe. And toe. And toe. Point your toes as much as you can. Remember to keep that back heel down as you step with that front foot. Back heel down so you have balance, so you don't lose your balance. Very nice. Now when we do our ballet runs, we're going to do our elevate like we did, and we're going to do bourrées, but we're going to move forward. Run, 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 run. Don't get too dizzy. If you're running in a circle, you can do line, and then turn and go this way, and turn and go this way. Good, you can go all over the place with your ballet runs. Nice ballet runs. Very good. Now we are going to practice our skips. When we skip, we make a passe position with our leg. So our toe touches our knee, and your leg is bent up here. And you're going to do one hop, and then you're going to switch, and hop, and switch, and hop around. Good skipping, hands on your hips. Now let's do some backwards. Can we go backwards skipping? Be careful, don't fall down. Go ahead. Backwards skipping. Ooh, watch where you're going so you don't run into anything. Good skipping. Good job. Okay, let's go ahead and go on to chassés. So chassés, we go to travel to the side. Yeah, so we have our hands on our hips. We're going to face forward. Why don't you come this way? Come on, towards me. We're going to chassé to this side. Chassé, squeezing those legs together. And then go ahead to the other side. Chassé, squeeze those legs together. So you're going to do a bend. Why don't you watch real quick so you can see what I'm doing. Watch my legs. You're going to bend and squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. And then you can go the other way. Squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. Yeah? So let's go ahead and do them with me. And squeeze, and squeeze. There you go. Other side. Squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. One more time each side. Go ahead. Chassé, and chassé, chassé. Good. Bend those legs when they're apart. There you go. Your legs are together, and they're straight when they're together, and when they're separate, they bend. Good to your plie. hips forward. Really try to squeeze those legs when they're together, like they're super, super tight. Here, go a couple more. Oh, remember, you're gonna face the direction you're going. And face the direction, good squeeze. One more time each side. There you go. And coming back. Very nice, good. We're gonna go ahead and do some jumps. We're gonna do some sautés. So we're gonna bring our feet together, 6 position. Put our hands on our hips. When we do jumps, we always start with a plie and we always end with a plie, yeah? To help us get high, and then it helps protect our knees and cushion our landing when we land. When we're in the air, make sure you point your toes and really stretch those knees. So we're gonna bend, and you're gonna jump, point those toes. Okay, then bend your knees, and jump. And make sure you bend your knees when you land. So right when your feet hit the floor, you gotta bend those knees, plie, and jump, bend. Not in the air, don't bend your knees. Keep them straight, plie, stretch legs and bend. That was it. And bend your knees, stretch and bend. Not too much at that chest. Keep that chest nice and high. Remember, your toes rubbing. Plie, jump, and plie. Good, you don't have to go too high. Plie, and jump. Plie when you land. One more time, here we go. Plie, and jump, and plie. Good. Now we're gonna go ahead and do some leaps. So our big split jump. You can grab something if you like that you can jump over. We're gonna put this on the floor, and you start over there, and we're gonna do our ballet run, and we're gonna jump over this like it's a river. Yeah, you don't want to jump in the river. So back up. Hands can be above your head. More. Back up a lot more. Just go back, 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 back. More. Make sure you have plenty of space to run and jump. Here we go. So you're gonna run like a ballerina, like we practice, and you're gonna run and do a big split jump. Ready? Go. Run and jump. Try to split those legs. Just like this. You're gonna split those legs and run. Ready? Let's try it again. And nice big split jump. Here we go. Ready? Running, go. And jump. Good. Go ahead, let's do it a couple more times. And jump. Try to switch legs so both legs are having try. Running, go. And jump. Good. And go ahead and jump. Good. And run. And jump. Very good. Now our last thing that we're gonna do is a freeze dance, okay? So you can dance however you like around the area you're dancing in. And when I pause the music, you're gonna freeze into a nice ballet pose. You ready? So go ahead and start in a nice ballet pose. And remember, if the music is slow, you gotta dance too slow, yeah? And if the music is fast, you gotta dance fast. Now the word for slow with music is adagio. And then the music for fast is allegro. Here we go. Ready? Make sure you're listening for the music. And dancing. All around the room. And freeze. Good. Dancing. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Don't move. Go. Dance. Oh, don't move. Go. Last one. Good job. Good freeze dancing. High five. Good. So we're going to go ahead and finish the dance, and we're going to do a curtsy, and we're going to step to the side, foot behind, and we take a bow, curtsy. Good. Go ahead, switch legs, and take a curtsy. Thank you for joining us and dancing with us. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. Say bye.